NDP between 2017-2019 a 1,199,750 1,199,750 under NDC you were talking of 650 700,000 today
way above below
today enkwala eco school me deni omo na 100,000 na omo school na say omo ntwa omo twa but parents could not afford and free SHS Emma Sankwala we enjoy education. You see, near yawo NDC for hone say. And let me read again. We are committed to implementing better and improved free secondary education program and will consequently end the dreaded double track system which has increased costs of SHS education for some parents. How on earth can anybody be so diabolic and put this in his manifesto? Say, MPP address free SHS room, ama some parents eka abeda also. How? Abra free SHS Kufuadu's free SHS. A shama school uniform kura unsakabi
free
house coat or house dress unsakabi. How can you say this?
What
you say? Now, I will hope what they said. Or say technical and vocational education. In our manifesto, or say this is not limited to arts, business, and science subjects. It also covers technical, vocational education training. In essence, the initiative is free SHS and TVET. And about yani idea starting. A friend was say provide free technical and vocational education at the secondary and tertiary level. Technical and vocational education. It has been started. It's here.
And almost
this is page 72 of NDC manifesto and page 54
of the MPP manifesto.
Of MPP manifesto.
Okay.
And TVET, you have 52.1% male and 47.9% female. They are enjoying. Covered under TVET, covered. Accra sewing machines, dryers, mechanics, carpenters. In your Omakra this year by October, November.
I see. Technical tools.
Yes, tools. Ama sa mofrawi. How can NDC now say that or no efena obeye TVET graduates and
it's been comments here. Obisusu is in the process.
Yeah. He has started that. What do you say? Inti Osha Womu education program. You say page 54. Of the
MPP manifesto.
Yeah, we will include introduce history of Ghana as a subject for primary schools, included in the curriculum, which has been approved by cabinet. Over 180 masters, trainers, 3,900 district level trainers, and 152,000 teachers have been trained for the purpose.
Wow.
Only for history. You see, MPP is progressive, and NDC retrogressive. Now, whatever is being done in Ghana now, whatever is being done in Ghana now by MPP or under MPP is what they are going to do in the near future. So now I want Ghanaians to understand, say, Obia or ne all implementing we. Obia or see or no dear or bar a friend obey implementing we. Yani yakoyanim. Yeah, because me my implement here we. Timi koyanim yako. You be show you do hospital no health here. You be show how they can lie NDC how they can lie. You be show Amagana for who say NDC for they have nothing to offer because BBM can be is here. Is here. We are implementing it. And yes, a fair year by year. If you hear the continuation of education, Yabama Ghana for Emma here for ma. Until ye more because Oma you say Omba be deceive no ma be cancer. Until here for ma. And ne Omo Beko University. You hear any national ID card. National ID card.
Yeah.
Oku admission letter okoya na ohianiba ono so ekusku. Umpe we na pede. Nti e fe na NDC ebe ka kire wo se e ba ebe yo se wo hwe education ho a teacher for. A teacher for bre NDC ensa no. Omo salaries o kire ade 3 years. Na yama 3 months pay. Ya shit ni aka negu. Ene osi oba obe take care of teachers. Na saa time na teacher ni kira de. Na 3 years untu ameka. Omko kan ya 3 months pe na abetu betua. Eno de na hu se teacher ni hu hia na. Ye ba mo mbisa Ghana teacher for say if they are confronted with the same problem now. So these two governments, you see, we are talking with track records on issues.
Yeah. Based.
Let people understand party A and party B so that when we are going to vote, you choose and choose a better party and a better leader who can lead this country. Okay, Bibi, about nurses. I think they have been because upon the doors.
Yeah.
Binyenruho, baby, our opportunity. Mitrasona and maybe no so abba. Bananka me yabo, Bibia trim. As usual, my intelligence a year before set metro education, so my can we are really be a year NDC for meeting at Omoko on the 7th.
On the 7th, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oma Sako Beam.
I see.
Na Oma Yomagin say, Omsi Jataba, Mako blow the cover. In Tisa, tribal, the Yina, Oyo, Washanti region. Say, Enye. Now they're going to train youth. I've got town hall meetings. We play tribal card.
Why?
Yeah. Now you'll be surprised. A whole political party.
Hey, then it's going to be very sensitive.
Yeah, a whole political party. Etmiko meetings. You better town hall meetings. You play tribal card. So just it. And they'll start which is 14th September. And on the start. Another serious one. Obviously, they'll dress NDC people like MPP4 to cause problems when we are no more pushy on MPP. Especially the youth. They want to be diabolic by using any party colors to go and cause mayhem, then they make us so MPP for NIA. Also, share any communicators for before our radio stations.
Me provoke.
Right.
I see.
So that they don't get their messages across. They're going to make monies available to civil society
groups, you know.
Right.
CSOs.
Yeah, civil society to be on their side.
I see.
MPP for me and TNA. I say a Japan deal. They will use Ashantis against Achims. I say Achim for Bu, Ashanti for an account for Kwasia by say Ekufuado, heading family, and Kwana Eye Enyoma.
Business near there.
Yes. They are going to incite Ashanti for against Achimfo. Omubesa incite minority tribes against accounts the majority tribe.
Wow.
No, we are very, very diabolic. You don't have to joke. They have to pay some journalists to push their diabolic agendas.
I see. Journalists.
Yeah. I'm saying they have experts Omoba on the 19th of September. Omono, they will tap EC officials, directors, they will tap their phones and listen to their conversations.
So they're going to eavesdrop on them.
Yes.
Top EC officials.
And say the expert will arrive on the 19th September.
Wow.
Where and Cabo Abrima MPP
for
yeah.
Okay, hold it there for me a minute. Samra. Franco Trading Enterprise. Or say, beware of unscrupulous persons who are using on Facebook and defrauded and crowd. Franco si bombardier here official authentic Franco Trading Facebook accounts is here and I'm 100 to 1k likes. Afizuni ne bedin komwa internet service way so www.francotrading.com and an Android Franco Trading, iOS Franco Trading, Instagram at Franco Trading. Again, I will share obe deliver na at your doorstep. Franco ne can so in Momo pay code 189480 Franco Trading Enterprise stock in the genuine Samsung, Nokia phones, iPhones, Franco TV, digital satellites with ultra panels, among others. Laptops or tablets or printers accessories. Now, say Bombardier locate ne Venezia ne head office, Ewa Hemfa, Adabraka, opposite Roxy Cinema. Now, ube located, and I just say, with me, I am on which you are the Yomani na Abril. Franco si Bombardier na contact na the following numbers so bibia wo hwehwe bia no or the bebro more particularly electronic items na 0246 422 338 and 0546 133 188 0246 422 338 and 0546 133 188 Franco Trading or still phone papa fie and no edim komo I yare no e ka free usisi mu sa na de bisi usremu na de wo ko one ase yare bi abruni atu ne di bi hu se sciatica pain under buttocks ties down to the calf and then to the toe. 21st clinic se bomodiana brawate ni yare ente free hotel na hoto enye wodia na fi so de sa treatments bi nso be ka ho ama laboratory services ka ho obe massage uni pidie wate yare bi ti say diabetes, hypertension, ulcer, typhoid, waist pains, gonorrhea, syphilis, menstrual pain, stroke, prostate problems and avins untimi na eni se bidie e wo so bomodia na bra 21st clinic wate Kumasi na wo na wo hwemia ana wutie mi ahwea overseas junction Alpha Road in Chenwa pepepe junction ho na obenya eyesa clinic we enkra house so na wo hwemi nsusu a Nkrahafo ni eche dome markets inside heavy dew building udru dome abisa heavy dew building anya yira kwan kra na koho ubenya to the first clinic on we di nkomo ubenya no sunyane fo amohwe me wenchi brekum sehwidwabo so be bia won mo appetite clinic bi wo frɛ no anywhere in Ghana obe friend number ba ko pe 0546 616161 0546 616161 na oyeden ono edi nkomo na enyoma 800 na come 46 minutes gone past the hour 8 na 2 TV the program the seats kweku and my guest Kennedy Kwame Akompreko in Japan. Tonight we are doing the comparative analysis of the two most contentious manifestos, NDC, NPP, and would dream right from education. The figures not to honoma. Utimu say yes. One is really making waves, regardless of the fact that Bakon switching back. But the science one is there. MPP the book no supply you. Now so near me woman ketu heavy. Oko MDC the no so book ni ketu heavy. Now so near woman and also switch the MPP the pictures. I don't mean to be disingenuous, but also NDC manifesto pictures no so do so yi baba. Okay? Yeah. From sector to sector.
The sector to sector, do education. MPP by vehicles are crama education 1,190 buses here 350 buses yakra ediamai na yesi eba the $219 million ebe ko distress districts there's big education gap so to push them so that emphasis micro machine laptops in gola omun we expect 2.3 million kids to benefit from $219 million education the distress areas
Wow.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Out of that, even they're going to train 70,000 teachers. Incentives so that they can stay in the rural areas for our children or our grandchildren, nephews, nieces also to enjoy. Now, my question to NDC was it basic education, expand and refurbish educational facilities to make them fit for 21st century education, provide all eligible children, especially those in underserved areas, with the necessary support and incentives to remain in school. So if investment of 290 million aimed at improving learning outcomes in our most underperforming schools under the Ghana Accountability for Learning Outcomes project, what's the difference? With that, under this project, 2.3 million in 260 districts will benefit. 70,000 out of school children targeted to be brought back on track. 76,000 teachers capacity training.
76,000
teachers capacity training in curriculum and teaching methods. School management committees to be trained in effective school management. School heads trained in industrial leadership and accountability. Circuit supervisors will become school improvement officers, and 10,000 schools have been selected for this first phase.
Wow.
Now we provide preschool facility closer to markets, ministries, and city centers to ease the burden of child care on mothers, and promote productivity while the children learn. Encourage the private sector to invest in preschools and recreational facilities for their workers. Yeah, but all this, NDC was in power in 2016. They just left 2016. And when Oman who said Oman who said so Ghana for money now. Bunch of lies. And nobody back say, wo, ye say, may say. But Bibiama, maybe just teacher motivation. Yeah. Revisit and make functional the agenda of providing special incentives for teachers who accept postings to rural and deprived communities. Increase teachers' retention premium. Train and motivate teachers and caregivers in special schools. Abolish the mandatory national service and teacher license examination for graduate teachers. Restore automatic employment of newly trained teachers. And yet, Mahama, and Waka said, or no dear, a teacher for training college, Untria. And yet, Mahama.
Boldly.
What did he say? As he won't, if it will cost his presidency, he is prepared to do that, and it cost his presidency too. In the end, one who said, "A failure," I will say, "Or her teacher trainees allowance." Them a failure. I will say, "Teacher for or more allowance." Teacher for year, 3 years. Woman Tuamaka. Okwa, I say we can pay 3 months. This same man now is coming to tell you, say, this is what he's going to do for you.
Unbelievable.
This same man now is coming to tell you, say, this is what he's going to do for you. He was talking about e-blocks. Yenya rejected e-blocks. Who are the e-blocks buying? we see 29. Nearby, you see 26, 27. The difference is only 2.
Yeah.
How can you then say we have abandoned e-blocks? So, into Osha, Oman manifesto Modia, they lied through their seat. Page 70 was make free senior high school program better by ensuring that its numerous challenges are addressed and higher standards introduced. Expand the free SHS program to cover students in private senior high schools in underserved and deprived areas. Abolish the double track system. Complete abandoned structures for the secondary and technical education, including abandoned e-blocks to cater for current students and expected increase in. Look, MPP buy school buildings, classroom blocks in Kwano, under Napo. We see over 850 classroom blocks, ranging from 3, 6, 8, and 12.
We're going to have an exclusive interview with him.
Yeah, dormitories.
Monday.
Administration blocks. How can you lie through your teeth and say we have abandoned structures? We have increased. Last week, Fosu, Obriabua Secondary School, 12 classroom block.
Wow.
12 classroom block. From Oman Debis, I said, 12 classroom block.
Stretch.
Yes. Already, that fund is building 12 classroom block and another 12 classroom block. We want to treat it, as a model school. What do you say? So, we have NDC. In your man, education now. Who to me say they are lying.
Ken, let's stay a while longer still on education. Education when some more can a lot happened under the auspices of now the running mates of former President Mehenham, Professor Jane Nano Pokwajiman. And 3 years is grand almost salary in a young farm. And the same woman today is on the campaign platform still promising teachers Nazafo. Incidentally, she's the running mate.
Interesting. Mami Abreso. Enna, Vice President Emisata. Ne yiriko kukuruntu. No education minister. Enna, teacher for no bisa second lady. Chalk.
Editor.
Kro omunibi. Can you compare chalk to school uniform that is being provided by Ekufuado today? Chalk. See, to be provided school uniform, Emma students, how much more chalk? But under this woman, as a minister of education, schools no chalk ukrobu nyebi. Ghana for mamu remfi. Omu kwati omu said, they messed this country up. So they should propagate lies to deceive you again. I want you to know, say, Enyama Oma baso mu yenyina, ombe yenyina, omuntuminye. Last week, we show a check. Enyama okawo National Health Insurance. They drew on what happened. They couldn't do it. San Osaba education. Over the good policies that are being implemented. Now over Enyuma Omoto Ewaha. They have nothing good to offer. Yes. Enti sa chalk upo wenye biyang anchoro. Ne uniform. Na kulan bede ne school fees. Chalk. You could not even provide chalk. How can you offer free school fees for a child? How can you? When Timmy ama chalk? How can you feed even JHS for once a day? How? Their school feeding under NDC, it was 1,671,000. Under MPP in 4 years, you can't tell me but under MPP, it jumped from 2,800,000. 2,800,000, in percentage terms, the increase is 78%.
Very significant.
Yes, 78% in 3 years or 3.5 years. How can you say, who and never obey education ye? A teacher for 1 room ye, one salaries came, training college for you do a support. Who had the number of teachers are? Yafa this year, teachers, education, Omanfm, but 76,000. It's different from this 76,000.
Waiting
76,000 education, teachers, workers, only 76,000. And yafa. Nessa woman anko training college no, and go bedding, and ka bedding. What you say? In the education, what you say? They have nothing to offer Ghanaians, and therefore you shouldn't listen to you. Let us go to health. Now, my pictures are ready. Muntie aha ansan yako. I'll say page 62
of the NDC manifesto.
Yeah, NDC manifesto.
Okay.
I'll say the NPP government has eroded the gains made in Ghana's healthcare development by NDC to achieve the objective of providing preventive, quality, and responsive healthcare for all Ghanaians, particularly the youth, women, the elderly, and the people with disability. Ghana needs to accelerate plans to deliver a resilient and adaptive health system. The country also needs to build a health system that motivates and adequately rewards current and yet to be employed workers. Then when you go to page 63, I want to expose NDC for lies.
Please, this is still on their manifesto.
Yes, health infrastructure. Regarding the upgrade of our health facilities to meet national and global standards, the next NDC government will 1. Progressively transform all regional hospitals into teaching hospitals. B. Continue and complete health facilities abandoned by the MPP government. Example, Tepa, Akati, Kumawu, Abetifi, and Garu Hospital. If I show Tepa Hospital.
Sir, hospitals in one person much as abandoned.
Right.
It's abandoned.
Why in the abandoned hospital? Sir, Tepa Hospital are working. Kumawu Hospital. Bekwai. Sewia.
Great.
Nina was the funds was provided by President Kufuor. On the Koji is kind of buy. NDC for buying, abandoned Tepa Hospital. Moon show pictures in Iran. These are the current states.
Yeah, current state of the hospital.
Yeah, of the hospital. Moon show, you have a lot of pictures. Moon show na Ghana for whom. If this is an abandoned hospital, good. I will say, Oba, and you, Tepa Hospital, you show no.
You sure no.
I say, continual and complete health facilities abandoned by the MPP government. For instance, Tepa. This is Tepa Hospital.
Wow.
Kumawu. Nano. Omujahwe president. And our CCR 1 month instructions. Kumawu Hospital. Mubedi 8 years. President Kufoko Jisi can buy 8 years man ye sa hospital see. And now MPP area. Ghana from Joe. NU page 63. I was saying Kamunsu to be captured.
Hospital now abandoned.
Yeah, NBC page 63. I almost say. Yeah, abandoned. Page 63. B 712. So,
I see.
This is Tepa Hospital. Bekwai Hospital was one. By November, Bekwai Hospital will be handed
completed.
Over. Yeah, to Bekwai for. Until Sawunya Obia or see Oba Obedi Omanso. Now, what to me, etimi chatro, actually the whole Ghana. And now Sabi, no Mufisa Ghana for Yenimuma, Yentimi Siade.
Well, possibly.
He's here.
Sophia didn't tell me.
And Obey Chatro, Officer Jamovia, Mojo, Tepa Hospital, was see a Kufu Dubai, while abandoned to a bar. Continue and complete health facilities abandoned by the MPP government. Tepa, Akache, Kumau, Abetifi, and Garu. Abetifi Hospital. I'm my private company, Osino. Company by 2015. Nanisikasa. 2015, they abandoned it. Who the Mohia Hospital facilities over there. President Kufuor, God bless you. Yamishrao.
Wow.
And NDC by 8 solid years. Oman Hospital. Now, if you say Yanso, Sani Ebe Yentino, on call home Punko, the state of the hospital. Now, or the Abeshem said, continue and complete health facilities abandoned by MPP government.
Now, who's can on the age runner than I know what his is?
Ask them. Way or pursue creative impression say, or Nuna, or yeah, or starting hospital. It is not true. It is President Kufuor. Bekwai, the same thing. Sewia, the same thing. Kumau, the same thing. It is not true. What you say? This is how they deceive people. It's so sad. Say, you have people like this asking you again to give them the mandate. Emmanuel is here. If I'm lying.
On one manifesto, Ken, my page in on manifesto.
Page 63
of the NDC manifesto.
Yeah, health infrastructure. I say regarding the upgrade of our health facilities to meet national and global standards, the next NDC government will A. progressively transform all regional hospitals into teaching hospitals. B. Continue and complete health facilities abandoned by MPP government. Tepa, Akache, Kumau, Abetifi, and Garu.
The state of the art.
And they go Ghana for Monche. And Yemen NDC force abandoned. This is how they lie. Now, Saunya NDC ni as we combat here by MPP. Hey, Omuni Mukasa Papa. Obetimi Ashawanim at Detroit pa and in Contompo and no crescent. And you believe it? That's exactly what they have done. And I'm here expose you. What do you say? That is exactly what they've done. Now I say come show be quiet there by me late be Wednesday. Yeah, they know so be and I'm married. So now I think say your viewers have seen it.
Yeah, it speaks for itself. All offensive.
Nti abetifi there no 2015-2016 no cash flow monyo asa and you left it
abandoned.
Yes, you left it. And now you want to blame MPP. It's a disgrace. On the person obiye Sanya NDC force behave
great.
National health insurance. National health insurance NDC force omuba ombeye national health insurance ye nearby no you move national health insurance 1 year default to 3 months. NDC for about no medical 1.3 billion Ghana cedis.
1.3
and it has been paid. Yeah, 1.3 billion. NDC left it. It is about no catch of free health, whatever. What is he going to do? The promises they made minimum remember one-time premium. They left a bill of 1.3 billion. They were in arrears over 16 months. And they are telling us they're going to give you free what? They don't have the knowledge. They don't have any managerial skill. All they know is create, loot, and share. What you say? Here, our parliament. NDC force Omakra ambulance. You see a bit that was Bema camp ambulance. About control. How evil can you be to your own nation? Control. And the bar. Yaba na no be nam. And an ambulance a try was na me say a Mercedes. Mercedes and I'm ambulance. And that Akufo 307 ambulances have been distributed to the hospitals and the teaching hospitals.
All over Ghana.
Yes, all over Ghana. Haven't seen that. Maybe crew more ambulances we. Now we private and maybe nam control back from America. Ne dada. When we see Anchipo and say and the Dahusiwa Okwa Aboy. And ne Yankumasi, you see ambulance there. Fosu, you see ambulance. Breku, you see ambulance. And see that.
In Cedar, can someone messing about? Of course, in Cedar, sir, and you know, all these are infrastructure developments, of course, happening live in this very studio. The situation 8 minutes gone past the hour 9. And I'm in Ken, a Japan, Yedi, and Komo. Short commercial break, me back. More issues still on the table. Stick and stay, I'll be back. Free Joe, and then it ranges from 549 cities to double door, and here 749 cities. Now, I feel so our deep freezers ranging from 100 liters to 900 liters. Laptops, and a dual core 13, 15, 17, a touch screener. And the NHSM, so laptops, any keyboard, and I said, dear Beo, ni nano, or touch it, screen touch. Now, we will be so. And it is some back on for commercial events and chop bar for Munuye Diane. And I said, Muye Diane Fufu, a Kamwa, ye wolfufu, come. Or say, Caneno, ye many pagina would run so near wolfufu tim fifre etigum ye training nemu. A fino wakwakofa, a ye fufu machine. I can see you in commercial a en or diaba. Into one say banchi body, the gum ya yam, ya ye fufu, come, dear, to a room you so nam the dasso, near dinner and hoto eba. I feel so see ya ye fiemu. Safufu machine ubenye be for domestic use ubenye be nanso modia ayefufu ewu fiwate ma asomduaba enije sam kese bi eka ho de be a uhia eye home theater akese eni nkumenkuma se be ya fie ho nso dede kakra ebeba ho na enwom aba ho ene na chese bronya ide udi ni kama na enije sam de atwa to no kra se o se government workers o ministries agencies departments moje mo salary from controller and accountant general's department ene na mu demu prakope oba no o se fa o pay slip no pefe ba kire eye Kennedy digital fo wo mo hwe pay slip ni mu ape na ya sign ase e de na wo hwe deep freezer eye television a wo hwe home theater eno ane se ye piani na e de ama nyesa afi na wo betue wi ansa wo wodi kire no ane eno wa ye nhihye ni ye de sa ne omani na e de ama wo prakope na chese wodi nyoma na ekofi na fi bosome so utua na nkakra nkomo no beko payments fence and schedule na utua na nkakra say na Kennedy digitals kano na enkrahe ya me no say Greater Accra ubenya Kennedy digitals ewo wager old barrier near the traffic lights udru old barrier where traffic lights na say hwe wonsa right ubenwu say abrosan kese no so no ne signboard ebo honum say inti nkraha wo hwehwe Kennedy digitals a ubefrɛ no 024 307 4750 024 307 4750 Kumasin so ubenya no Family Plaza building first floor near Boss FM and Patase Adom House building first floor and no police depot and also say Kennedy Junction Kumasi for no enfriend was 020 7653031 and also 0244 385 128 0244 385 128 and I just no AD and come Kennedy digitals and I can say super crazy promotion cost but more than a fa ho jimu bi na ne me bi ayo sa home electronics ne me uhina no onfe bi emroma uhuni na se de siko many kwame akompre kwa Japan ye ba be hwe other sectors and is very important we need to bring it out as far as here compare the two manifestos of the two major political parties NPP and NDC can sector now
health on you
health still on health
page 62 of our manifesto I say breast cancer is already covered by the scheme. Herceptin, the expensive cancer drug, has now also been added and is paid for by National Health Insurance.
I see.
Establish centers for cancer and cover the cost under NHIS, Muntie NDC. Establish a cancer and kidney disease trust fund to support Ghanaians who need assistance for such conditions. we paraphrase we have already started. Kind of continue you. Yeah, we have already started. Breast cancer is already covered by national health insurance. Cancer. National health insurance. Yeah. National health insurance. Cover cancer. So are you now coming to tell us if page 63.
Okay.
I establish a cancer and kidney disease trust fund.
Oh, establish.
Yeah.
Okay.
To support Ghanaians who need assistance for such conditions.
After
we are already implementing it. What do you say?
Afterthoughts.
Or say page 64. Let me read MPP page 62 again.
Still under health.
Yeah. Facilitate the early placement of trained nurses, public health personnel, and teachers denied unemployment by NDC. All nurses denied engagement by NDC have been placed. Now listen to NDC. It's a capacity building for health. To motivate health workers and provide additional capacity for service provision, the next NDC government will employ the backlog of qualified health professionals. How my country a backlog?
There's no backlog.
Yeah. Good. You have option for these two government. Also about obey adia obi eye dada. Nia onipa no ye dada no. Chese obekọ ni mo akoya de foforo amana boa. Dan se adia ye dada na fe no se ono de obo obeye. 8 years na odi ye no. Sa nurses backlog na e ba ye. We hu no. MPP ba ya fa omu nyina. Almost sema kufuado ni MPP government. Oh my idea. Oh my idea, papa. What we have done. Now, and you may be a funny serious, a boy. Page 63 of MPP. Introduce drones in the distribution of blood and medicine. So 4 medical drone centers established and operational in Omenako, Mampong, Walawali, and Sehioso. As at the end of June 2020, 79,800 medical products have been delivered to 945 health facilities.
Through drone services?
Yes. A show any BA MPP buy or they chere Ghana for any senior echo anymore. Besides that, also in addition, it has delivered over 2,500 COVID samples to testing centers in Accra, Noguchi, and Kumasi, KCCR.
See.
So, to be a Kumasi, COVID, in no idea coordinate testing, a man here intentum, no resource, drones, NA. NDC for any be a woman. Drones, Eba. And somehow Omuka
and also behave they be brave.
And so Akufo-Addo is telling you say Oba 101 hospitals, district hospitals, 401 district hospitals going to be built. We must start a year home documentation. Ediana FA NDC Ebekachere. They have nothing to offer Ghanaians anymore. Etiminuano. Where the Omo Buku and America Bichiro.
Word to word.
Yeah, or say expand the National Ambulance Training School to produce more paramedical staff. We are doing ongoing. See Akromo Fenipa. So, in due to say, minim say NDC for Ankai MPP manifesto. And now Ghana
a buyer for some time.
A Juma no. And into it, or see page 66
of the NDC manifesto.
The NDC manifesto health financing to increase domestic financing for health the next NDC government will A. Enforce the provisions of the National Health Insurance Act 2012 Act 852 Section 54, which requires the Minister for Finance to pay directly into the National Health Insurance Fund the National Health Insurance levy collected within 30 days after the collection of the levy. No gapping, no realignment.
No gapping,
no realignment. In 2015, or 2009 to 2016, now we gapping and realignment. That is what they were doing. That is how come they left 1.3 billion Ghana cedis debt, but 16 months arrears that they couldn't pay. Now we will reduce it to 3 months. And when the kind of party MPP, any choice at war, you have a choice, and your choices Ekufuor and MPP government and nothing else, because these people have nothing to offer you. They don't have anything. They don't have anything. Emmanuel, Beka Namako, Namamunfa enye akwadiro, because NDC for the Enyadia Omupemu a yentrona former President Mills, a try cast electricity, Yentimin Triatne board in Sio boarding. Oba obetusun oba obetum boom boom boom. Enu abi no omusa ye bi. Ohwe Ghana Police Service. Ekwan MPP and the police service afaso. And it's ongoing. Adi e many je kura me say 3 helicopters. A trauma Ghana police. Fantastic.
You should be that.
Yeah, 3 helicopters. When you some you see, but there are new ones here. Also, tertiary education. Oba provided free laptops to tertiary students to facilitate participation in virtual classes. Encourage shared laboratory experiences, especially for those in the science and technology programs, and include private tertiary institutions. Repeal the Public Universities Act, if enacted, and allow public universities to exercise the autonomy the Constitution has clothed them with. I ask, MPP, NDC, former Babemu, Pano, Mabemuda. I didn't see any moment came to me. I didn't see a moment to me. Who had the number of infrastructure, aqua, tertiary, universities, you have no idea. Because yenim say enne enkwala mu free SHS no aircon a door suntino we making provisions. We're making provisions for these kids. What is he saying? Also about absorb 50% fees for tertiary students. Mrs. Sinihu we are about catch yourself. We nyame and we try school fees yamawa. Si Mahama say who we nyame and we try school fees yamawa. You see, or say for national ID card, keke, ko admission letter, a mosca, I to your school fees in Vienna. Now, Samahama catch us over to your 50% amawa. What about the rest of the 50%?
And when they be absorbed,
Ghana for Magini Yama home. Obia Oba making a Japan ho abesre school fees. I could try the school fees. And then loans at the moment. Oma jump from 1,500 to 3,000. Student loan. Mun check it and now it is if student loan is 3,000, ukoji. Uye ejuma uye national service 1 year untria the second year and son was started etria uye ejuma was started etria and only obi a wasi obama of 50% of 3,000 which is 1,500. The 1,500 now can one in good yama And there are people, so when to me and 1,500 or free SHS one secondary school, another 1,500. Ghana for my grandma, they draw more attention.
Very subtle.
Yeah, Obi so about 50%. At the end of 3,000. Obi Saudi a koji loan as a student, be responsible after 1 year juma and pay. Obi so about more 3 school fees, 3,000, over 3,500 amount. Now what 3,500? Yeah, he now pay.
Yeah, realistic.
And simple. Maybe some kind of 1,500, Obi or woman chrome, didn't mano. So between 1,500, I'm on a back. And Sana was Sakura per Edriani Diakano. That is what Mehenham is offering you. So wait, the two. Mehenham's tertiary or C or bar 50% grant. Okay, take it. What happens to the 50%? You have to pay. Anyway, page 74. The next NDC government will repeal the Public University Act if enacted and allow public universities to exercise the autonomy the Constitution has clothed them with. Strengthen the regulatory role of the National Council for Tertiary Education. C. Absorb 50% of fees of tertiary students for the 2021 academic year as an incentive to mitigate the as an incentive to mitigate the effect of COVID on students and parents. So if COVID is not there, what happens? Ghana for Obia Kofa NDC manifesto ni bi. Na only
yes, ya king Ghana for
young king kai na obehu. Osi enio C absorb 50% of fees of tertiary students for the 2021 academic year. 2021. So okay, 2021 what happens to the subsequent years? 2022, 2023, 2024. Are you going to pay full fees or what? Because what's the case in the crowd? Or see, absorb 50% of fees of tertiary students for the 2020-2021 academic year as an incentive to mitigate the effects of COVID in 2019 on students and parents. So after 2021, you are going to pay full school fees.
Or more responsibility.
Yes,
there.
after 2021, NDC for sir, you are going to pay school fees because or see, he's giving you 50% for 2020 to 2021 to mitigate COVID-19 hardships. So after 2021,
what next?
What next? You are going to pay fees. Ghana for Yamanamiko, page 74 of NDC manifesto, tertiary education. Simple. Let us have time. Nian read the Oman manifesto. Nian fan compare what is going on and what NPP is offering you the next year in 2021. NPP do not say Yankase in 2021. Yamau udo national ID card. Eko with your admission letter. Koji loan asa 2022 you are going to pay. We did not say that. We stated emphatically, say, Ghana ni biya ba, obe school okura national ID card so Ghana ni. Now when you admission, Eco University, Eco Fado say, Osikani didi, Ohiani didi, Osikani bako school, Ohiani bako school, enti ko, for ID card ko. Now you mount loan into your school fees for Fear 9. Obi say already Oba absorb 50%
of a canon.
Of a canon for 2020 to 2021. They were specific. In year 2020-2021 academic year as an incentive to mitigate the effects of COVID-19 on students and parents. So what happens in 2022? Ghana for what happens in 2022, 2023, 2024? You go back again. Now uba kotena fie. That is NDC for you. So media me chira umu book no lie. Enyam na mchiro yo. Omo akasa book ne kura me. Ena me read ma matombo ase. Me read eko. Ni compare educational policies to NDC educational policies. We attempted any facts are facts. Lies are lies. And I mean more mitrim omo akasa se mo makachire Akufo adun so so oba on the one free when you free JHS from Kufo when you free SHS from Akufo Ado take a loan and go to school. That's the best gift anybody can give you
on the educational front.
No, in life. Emmanuel NDC
me kwabana 5 minutes bi na afi ode arape wo ho of course Dr. Mensah I can say of course we introduce eni bi abedwaso asane me ebeboa ye papa ye di nkomone ko ina enro bi ka ho wabrabo mu se ebe ya niam betimi etumpunu wo fie hye so Dr. Mensah ye edro bi aba edro di in fact edi ehipa ye na edi akotene ye Seismic retinol powder hwe o say immune system booster kese pao na die no de eye sa immune booster e boa sebin previous embuye for stroke for no dia ne nemu twe no dragging na ase very disturbing if you ne kasa no so kasa entimi pie ye papa na so yeso wate apo enya sa na Dr. Mensah hwehwe no o se bomodian na nchepe Seismic retinol powder bi nanom ne hwe ade wate and why you know so mako 9 bi so de boa say Seismic capsules no de fight the be pals e koko and a Seismic men's capsules no e be fight sexual weakness memani be brain na mfichire to me ni agro ene nam ne ye bobna nam ne ade oje droi e ba be boa e ma hota ye wo dia Seismic black powder no say detoxification ebe boa ma what detoxificate body nim efi asem na make na body nim etimi ayo ha na wetimi so ayer contemporary ntem na ho ato emema nso ma fefuru efu ya doado nom ne ade osini na betwe ema ho ato Seismic ointment no so for all kinds of skin diseases hunameni yare na yefa entumi mfiri oh Dr. Mensah na wohwehwe their headquarters no ewo Kumasi Kotwi opposite Guinness Depot na obenya no unya no watakra den so ahwehwe no secondary college wo Medina no sub building here yetimi Omanfm and I said the 2 building musunyane so no hwehwe no municipal hospital in Chemu wa Kaswa Owensenia SHS Kofrodia so the old slaughterhouse na be na building mo dunkwa ofin ubenya no Solar FM and a sehwidwinase ubenya no Adom Co store and if so takwa so opposite Dr. Force no Fred Dr. Mensah it was 027 1173551 027-1173551 na onyo indi enkomoma ho ento wate say ya na ye kanon so a na joy heba for so e dia bepem so ono so ayeduro kama na eduro ni atu ni dia o say Vital 20 support to immune booster system e be hanse blood circulation emoja no e woni pediem no anyankopon ye ne se ezi tumi di frusa na ewo nipadua mu in terms so well regularized blood circulation at the same time so it really be distributing nutrients and vitamins and also antibodies especially in the old age I so we need efikakra from 50 and above it drew we dey unumbi mamia ebe boa papa Vital 20 booster immune system so essential fighting diseases infections and at the same time as good health quality life and general well-being now when my dear enioma eno so high when nipedie mu papa ehu be hiam wanu medre no hwade common symptoms and signs of weak immune system yes obi ni immune system akofom a e na down so say immune system na akofom shade we so a shall see free unexplained weight loss see now body ojira ho ni mu odupa na ne so ate prekope fatigue no what why boha fatigue no and after common colds see na ni hwinimu eso ne so and after intermittent headaches ni titumi pai na ewie we ni tipai no and na dris ni tipai no o kire wia basa and after itiri de ye mild fever and a joy herbal culture say Vital 20 the ultimate immune booster no hwe ya yesu edro we Every haban mako sa 100 oha. Any yitumi nya sa enrowe every sa haban me a booster immune system na the same time as fighting diseases, now fighting infections. Vical 20, your ultimate immune system support for general well-being. Vical, be protecting yourself any infections, any diseases, be brave. Vical 20, good health brings you joy. A drain I will pay be any one and I will pay be crying in nekam nuitua. I joy herbal for say contact 0244 585531 and 0244 876321 and 0242 887996 0242 887996 not just onil into anamo na ompe enrebi emama oho ento wate enkoye 41 after the hour 9. The seed show, Kweku, and my guest there, Kennedy Kwame Akompreko, Japan. Yeah, share back to back the manifesto of NPP and the NDC word to word, and all there is to implementation of this, the quality and efficacy and the credibility of the manifesto. Ken, Afi, yes, sono hon kakran.
Okay.
And to over wrap up one of the sector, no.
Right.
Nafi,
page 67
Great.
of NPP manifesto. I say implement the increase in common fund disbursement to persons living with disability from 2% to 3%. Government has implemented the increase in common fund disbursement to persons with disability from 2% to 3%. NDC. The next NDC government will increase the percentage of the district assembly's common fund reserved for persons with disability. What's the difference? We have done already. We can even argue say be a montumbium to 4. But what they always say, increase the percentage of the district assembly common fund reserved for persons with disability. NDC manifesto page 79. Establish a disability fund in the district to be managed by relevant stakeholders and review guidelines for disbursement and management of this fund to ensure strict compliance with the aims of the District Assembly Common Fund. Chop. And quantum bidi. Outstanding contributions to pension. Outstanding contributions to pensions. NDC for Abreso. They refuse to pay tier 2. Pay all outstanding contributions, pay 67. To pension funds, including tier 2 funds for the public sector workers. NDC Abreso. Normally they have 3.1 billion. 3.1 billion Ghana cedis. NDC went here. One we kana obogu wa we they were not recorded. Omo komso mujaka 123.30 billion Ghana cedis. And near the court 258. Getting to 290 billion. You didn't account for selling your way. 3.1 billion.
Probu.
Tier 2 pension has been paid. Has been paid. What you say? NPP the only government a bar difference. Surprisingly, NPP preaches capitalism to its climax. But our elements of socialism in our deliveries, are more than the so-called socialists. Now it's a U-turn. The socialists, when they come to power, they grab money, steal them, take it to Dubai, UK, US, go and enjoy life at the expense of the ordinary people. Usha, you buy policies, say they are leap. Normally a year, a month for a benefit youth in entrepreneur. All these things, actually, will say, a buying no bar, MPP, a buying bar. They take care of the ordinary people.
Human intervention programs.
Housing policy, let me explain it well. This housing policy, with all due respect to you, I'm leaving. Housing policy, now you are also low income. Where low cost income. Low income for you have middle class for only a low income. We see adenta flats in the workers no na etimi chop. We are talking of low cost. Ebe 100,000 cedis.
This is from Kura.
Right. Low cost. MPP are preaching capitalism. Any I see a doing Katia also a socialist. Who should be talking about low cost housing, affordable? Yani, we practice capitalism to its climax. But our element of socialism policies are
far outweigh.
Yeah, far outweigh NDC for no.
Social Democrats.
So you see that MPP ena eye aban bi a ebetimi aboa Ghana. Nti mesrem menuano. Ebejama opanyini no so abetoa so. But the only good thing for you in this country is to vote for Kufuor to come back. One penny ya odo nsabe guti. President Kufuor so me catch them. Some we mistake. Na mo koto abama NDC a mo do nsabe gumuti. One the hardships Ghanaians we went through 8 years under NDC.
On one even doom so.
They coming back with promises. Say first we give them benefit of the doubt, say President Mills. No, yeah, President. Into Oba or May we believed him. And that year, they've been there for 8 solid years. And they couldn't deliver. And I'm telling you, Akufo-Addo's one term can be compared to NDC 4 terms. 16 years. 16. Yeah, 16 years of NDC performance. Still, 4 years of Akufo-Addo supersedes Omo performance. Because they always come back and destroy. Okay, President Kufuor development or baby so who performance say Mahama any Akufo-Addo ya Monfa President Rollins, President Mills, President Mahama Munyina mfom nsaso na debate against Akufo-Addo. Then you can say yes.
Achievements.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not lying. Because look, if the first term of President Rollins created 232 companies, factories in this country, 232 companies. Now I'm more the second term 232 aka ho say 464. No about Mills and Mahama another 464. Ukabomwa say 928 factories. 928 factories. If they go in the same pace, hypothetically, the same pace with the Kufuor 3.5 years, one term, call it 232 companies, 28 brand new companies, 48 of the collapsed companies by NDC.
All now under revive.
Yes. And they are ongoing. 76 the rest are ongoing. So when you have one term of a president, a poor country like Ghana, to give us 232 industries.
Very, very achievable.
If all governments under NDC had done that, do you know where Ghana will be? For President Kufuor 8 years ago, what you say? On also 232 plus 232, 464. Plus NDC 40. You have almost 1,800 companies,
in Ghana,
industries, producing and exporting. No wonder now our exports exceed imports, and we have trade surplus. It's a great achievement. President Akufo-Addo's one term has created 232 industries, or developed 232 industries. Can you imagine from President Rollins 2 terms, Atamils Mahama 2 terms? You multiply by 232, the jobs and can any graduate unemployed association. Kianyabi. So don't take the success MPP has chopped and the development for granted. I said it in 2008. So your mistake. Ekotuma NDC. Obamba reverse here to 30 years. NDC will reverse this economy and this country for that matter for 30 years. Now don't say the good. Because if somebody tells you, say, Medoba go school free, secondary school, or we are, man low no go school, obviously one the Oba 2020 to 2021, about 50% of your school fees,
the rest
after COVID, and the rest, you going back to pay your school fees. You going back to pay your school fees? Please. Don't take the success and the development and the NDC for granted, MPP for granted. And yes, sir, God bless you.
God bless you. Yes. Also, I'm sure Odonsa Ebeguti. Say it, Honorable Kwame Japan, and I can say, of course, very comprehensive delivery on the two manifestos on at front on the NPP, NDC. Comparatively, say word to word, there are lots of manifestos. Of course, still on this program, will prosecute all these events and manifestos when you the quality and efficacies of these manifestos, including its credibility in terms of delivery. All these and more, you're in any said the name is 52 minutes gone past the hour 9. Still net 2. The program, the seat, and I'm going to WhatsApp messages in the 0240-550-899. Na makenkai edi amam. Ye can next say asase and a wope and answer a dia ye na ubetimi aide akwakuchem na umwato asase mpo na wo pay you. Amanak Real Estate na ranesa Xmas promotion we was Shah Hills. Also upa asase kaneno near the 10,000 Ghana cedis here and yate so 5,000 Ghana cedis and a size is 70 by 100. Shannon Zuo now also litigation free. Beside this close proximity of water and electricity, road networks ni na ewa amanak se branabe 2,500 Ghana cedis no was spread it balance 6 months at the amount na say busumi bia no ubetua 500 Ghana cedis amaneke kira kwan himfa adjacent Ashaman Municipal Assembly directly opposite to tell Chairman Fred Amanak intem himfa 020-427-331 and 0243-257-223 0243-257-223 na Amanak eno ide etu anamo na oko wenim kama na Shannon Susu say adibi ba hooray when I can say sell boss hey adiwe ebayo na Wombeba Ghana for a special entrepreneurship 1 day skill training and omasia baby no masi ekoyi nzisia no yemo bia ade no ho agimbi say South Boss training is organizing 1 day skills and entrepreneurial empowerment workshop for unemployed graduates from SHS training college universities, laid off workers, school dropouts. We a school dropouts and now we are artisan, carpenter, mason for steel benders and painters. I think so Sebio Mesreka, we are bar, we are housewife, Wutifia, we need more say, Ukrafa, Mujimu Bats and any of my intimate quay. And as we ye Juma, a Jumana way, little income near Banny Iswa. And I'll say, Rade Obemau, another skills beer, Ubetimi de improve upon, would generating revenue, a beba, Ufia Multimide Ide, Ashu fresh pensioners, any landlord, etc. Muna Monfa Moho, Enjimubi. Was sadi we ya kumako and kronya mebabo boy na udu hujimu bia obema 1 day skill training we are not the certificate the amount into the certificate ma wutim the copage we bia edeme POP corner molds obechro said the yano and a POP ceiling roses I and a so biodigester said a bear obesi achro mo wanka say wetimi tu and fence janai bia na waye wade kama afiso betro said the pavement tiles unam kwemu a say be ya pavement no ye ya cars into me fast speed nkunkum nipa na so for betro said the no Obecho say the 3D epoxy floor Obecho say the na fi so Obecho kwan fa so ye sanitizer spray sanitizer can any important ye dey bazi and Obecho say the ye no wa wetimi aya wade liquid soap yitimi ediye enyama bebre liquid soap yitimi bi hohoro cooking utensils we bi so yitimi dware and afi so bleaching for washing o say yeah tape white nyoma ehye no fia de bia no bo se ne yini na egu bucket m ne de chlorine o se den ne de egu na enyoma na fini na ay very soft what I say sa nyoma we bleaching soaps we na chlorine ye importing na every outside the deba obekire o se de be no wan kase wetumi aye ne quantity akwakoton odwa so na won pewe na opede yan ka kire wo de hu ji mu bia nche beboa na nyai fie ye tia Emmanuel especially titi fie eni anukum ni nkonkonse dwuma project aye fa hu ji mu bi na koye ne nya certificate na koye dwonwate na ma asomdwemra obekire o se de ye millet nso millet na atoko aye de ye drink obekire o se de nyame adoma program we baso eye miminida 3rd October, which is just a couple of days to come, weeks to go. 3rd October, Enna side Jumidi Airbus 2020. Time no 7 a.m. prompt. Venue near him from Action Progressive School, Medina Estate to her. Medina honey, you know. Action Progressive School, Medina Estate, Accra. Ube trace kakito be 250 per na betua. Uche we are and one unche be and can be near the handouts nina any certificates in the account amount. Na Sharon so say certificates comes with handouts and any other be into also modern register na intimi found count because dano first one a year no or see nipa rashia message tickets in SI afino muntimi principio this time udu hujimu ntemo a ebebo but modern first self boss training for was 0246 289760 and 0246 289922 Mississippi 0246 289760 and 0246 289922. Sell boss training or see be your own boss. Na untimi emwama ento wate. Na enyoma ended na kwemo. Messages be brave aba bekin kanina but my next guest atra ase Peter Entry Siakon or engineer economist on one of contested Efija Kwabre North constituency Hona Kanano current minister for national security Ora Kandapa Hona no one of contest here but Peter Anya success but then in the next 4 years I know say Peter be sailing through Nanyama 8 Menko short break na memra na se menhwe yeni enkomo a short commercial break me bape mini Peter Babe Twaso na yedin komo on all there is to the Ghana's oil royalties uko international stock exchange wa enyoma miensa this commodities we need you oil gas and the gold Ghana was an enyoma miensa we na your oil royalties in the and so far a right from see discover oil in 2006-7 respectively under His Excellency former President Kufuor now under His Excellency Adodankwa Akufo-Addo oil royalties and the same that applies is here say Ijapa deal no so you between the royalties and ayeni maybe and a man for say hey you mumu akutukum yetiko all these and more stick and stay. I'll be right back. Great, welcome back. The Seed Show live from this studio here in Accra. WhatsApp line and that'll bet me the WhatsApp message in there. But of course, very interactive. Back in Nina Ediama 0240550899. Making Ediama. My next guests Peter Entry Siakon. Oba share the oil royalties any and Yoma Yetumin put the oily aye. Ne Ghana quite ben so crown a fast so did discover oily. What in what some saying and what bakwasam ye say and necrano can be me in tia ubeti in is a mammo a short video and fanchiro. Na fair no ye at the premise under that circumstance Ghana it discover oil nyankopon de oil chain na be seen nano oil no what in what bakwasam saying. The only time it's in what bakwasam was a time when Professor Mills time the biggest oil machine be a di flow meter you know you say a pine to form any didua any addition in measure oil no. Can you imagine companies are one who Ghana no mu discover Ghana so omo ba behwe no mu etimi aboa me yetimi etu oil, billions of crude oil from the underground. Watch this video. Nakai, some years ago, how the discovery of oil all started.
Who would have imagined that just offshore Ghana lies one of the biggest oil fields known to Africa? The story begins in downtown Dallas, United States, and a small group of individuals with a passion for finding oil.
Cosmos is a company formed at the beginning of the decade to find oil. It's what we do. We find oil, and we generally find oil in some of the most difficult places to look for oil on the planet.
The easy oil has been found. The hard oil, the difficult oil, is where the future lies. And that's what Cosmos is focused on, finding difficult oil.
Cosmos is no ordinary company.
And most importantly, our business focus is on those areas which most companies have no interest in.
It's a talented, tightly knit and highly motivated team.
We have some of the best and brightest people in the industry, trained by all the majors, but they've come to Cosmos to do what they really do best, which is find oil.
It's an exploration team that literally has been together for years and years.
We all just love geology and geophysics, and on top of that, looking for oil.
We have a lot of fun together. Everybody expects a lot out of each other, and everybody delivers.
In 1999, the group developed the Sabre oil fields offshore Equatorial Guinea in a record 13 months. Despite its small size, Cosmos Energy is known and respected by governments and business leaders around the world. In 2008, they were named Oil Finders of the Year, and they are backed by two of the world's largest private equity firms, Warburg Pincus and Blackstone Capital Partners. But that's where convention ends.
I think we're very good at what we do. We think independently, so I guess we are unconventional thinkers in that we don't follow the pack.
Cosmos thrives on risk, and Ghana provided precisely the challenge they were looking for.
We were looking for countries that wanted our skill set. And what Ghana, I think, recognized, and GNPC particularly recognized, was the expertise of the Cosmos team. We brought all those people, all those skills, that record for success in a high-risk environment that we had used in Equatorial Guinea. We brought that same team, that same skill set to Ghana.
At considerable risk, for years, the biggest and the best in the industry had been looking for oil offshore. Over 80 exploration wells were drilled, and not one of them produced commercial oil. And when Cosmos arrived here in 2004, fortunes had been lost, and the industry was leaving in droves.
For us, what made Ghana very attractive was that there was numerous wells drilled, numerous wells that showed indications of hydrocarbons, oil and gas, but nobody had quite figured out what this recipe for success was. And for us, it was very, very simple. People had simply been looking in the wrong place.
So what did it take to find oil in an area that the rest of the world had given up on?
I think a lot of it's the technology, and it's also the people who use the technology and the tools. It's the commitment. It's the willingness to look where others wouldn't look or had abandoned all hope. We think we can do a job that other people can't do. And, you know, I don't want to sound too boastful, but the reality is we did it in Ghana.
It's all about the quality of information, he says.
3D seismic is, and it's not just the tool, it's the technician that uses or the scientist that uses it. It's a tool to see below the surface of the earth at depth. So in very deep water, it can see several miles below the bottom of the ocean, and it sends back sound waves.
And that allows us to simulate a three-dimensional view of the Earth's crust. What you end up with is what we call a cube of data. And that cube of data starts at the seabed and goes down through the rock formations that contain the oil field and allow you to see the shape of the subsurface. And then what you do to understand that is you draw cross-sections through the Earth's crust.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. It's like a a detective investigation. You have certain pieces of information and you try to put it all together.
And by putting together this puzzle, we can figure out what sort of rock it is. Does that rock contain hydrocarbons? Are those hydrocarbons gas or oil? Or is it water bearing?
There's a saying that we particularly believe that oil is found in the minds of great scientists or great geologists and geophysicists. It's not found on a computer terminal.
So far, we've been lucky, and everything that Cosmos has drilled has been successful.
The company's faith in Ghana paid off. In June 2007, Cosmos struck gold.
It was an incredibly exciting time. We had been working diligently for 2 years by then. GNPC was right at our side. They had people in our offices working with us. Their hopes were high. Our hopes were high.
It was clear to us immediately that this was not any ordinary discovery.
In August the same year, they made a second discovery. Early estimates showed the giant Jubilee field could contain reserves of up to 2 billion barrels of oil, propelling Ghana into the major league of oil-producing nations. And not only has Ghana been blessed with vast quantities of oil, but with quality oil too.
Everybody will want it because it's light, it's sweet, it's easy to refine. It's a good crude oil.
The other thing it's going to do is it's going to command a high dollar when it comes to going to market. So Jubilee is just this combination of incredible place to work, a incredible reservoir to deal with, and a fantastic oil. It's just the best of all worlds, really.
You have to be here at that time to see, because it's all of a sudden a feeling of we have arrived. We have arrived. And personally, it was at the moment when I felt this is the industry I want to be part of. It has the potential and the opportunity to turn the fortunes of a country around. All of a sudden, Ghana is going to find itself additional revenue stream that the government can utilize to build on infrastructure in Ghana. It can improve upon education, the transportation infrastructure, roads, hospitals, name it. So it's going to improve the life and the betterment of the average Ghanaian.
And here's how. Firstly, Ghana owns 13.75% of all oil produced through GNPC. It then earns a further 5% through royalty, which increases to 15% based on the price of oil. This is known as additional oil entitlement. Add to that another 35% through corporate tax on the remaining profit. So even without including other taxes like VAT and NHIL, Ghana will receive well over half of all the revenue earned from oil. And this does not include the sum of $800 million to be earned from the gas delivered.
This is how Ghana's success story all began. In the year 2006, 7 respectively, under His Excellency, former President Kufuor. Tonight, we interrogate this success story, how far these royalties we know. To me, I contributed to Ghana's economy and still counting, including that of Ejapa deal, still facing a lot of booby traps and roadblocks and setbacks. Tonight, my guest, Peter Ntwibo-Esiako, an engineer, economist, a man of many parts. Yeru.
Yajo.
This is our success story.
Oh yes, this is wonderful, and you see, me said the way, browse and the bring my mission with you.
Yeah.
Me share na niswa tata me. Na so me kan say yes. Se Ghana ye wo animunyam share ye wo mpaibo bia. Nipa twase boma no President Kufuor. Odi sa adum we ebedom Ghana for. Na I think it throws a big challenge to the opponent of NPP. Say since I yawo NDC beto we say so since I yawo NDC beto we say is there any single a blessing like this and I almost me adia bebuwa Ghana na o kasana mene only honorable. Can I kasana mitiana me share na miti no. Ya no be him no ase. Na asma na mi busa me ho an say. NDC omo flag bearer. John Mahama.
President Mahama.
What does it stand for? You see, if you're a leader and we cannot tag you, say, this is what you stand for. And that gives you your credibility. You know, when you have, credibility, it builds up good reputation for you. So what does John Mahama stand for? I mean,
very instructive question.
It's very serious. When he was going through the manifesto, comparing NPP there and the Omo there, that's what I can say. John Mahama seems to have gone round against every decision he took in the last 4 years and now he's president. I mean, during his time, and Omo passed a law, say, Omo banning Okada in this country. John Mahama is gone against it today. During his time, and John Mahama, original television show, Ghana for say, and last week comes Obonazi, said he doesn't want anyone to introduce free secondary school in this country. In fact, he went further to say, sir, if we implement free secondary school in this country, it's going to collapse the economy of this country. They went and marched on the street, saying, sir, a free secondary school is 419. It cannot be introduced
free education.
419. Yes.
Free education.
And these same people met at the cabinet meeting. The two people who are leading their political party today raised issue there. They debated it and they came to a conclusion. Say they are cancelling the teacher training allowance. They did cancel it. They went further to cancel the nursing training allowance. And they, have you seen what they've written in their manifesto? That they will keep the teacher training allowance and PP4 just arrest they will keep it. So what do they actually stand for? If I'm a leader and I cannot be tagged to stand for something, then I'm nothing.
You see inconsistency here.
He's a flip-flop leader. You see, Ghana na ain't taking him as serious. Sure, I mean, so Adekra Emma Cameroon, the former prime minister in UK, always when they were doing a debate on the Brexit, Cameroon was the prime minister. Himself and his cabinet took a decision. Said they don't want British to come out of the European Union. He mounted a campaign. He campaigned across the whole nation. And I got to Aba. And Brexit for a winner. Like I said, British has to come out of European Union. Because of that, he cannot be allowed to continue as a prime minister because your position is different from what the public has decided. And until if a former president, your position was that you cancel this, that is your principle. You cancel that, that is your principle. You backed this law to ban Okada right. That is your principle. Why should you backtrack?
You must stand against it.
You must stand for something.
Yeah.
What does John Mahama stand for? This is this is a flip-flop leader. We cannot depend on him to achieve anything for the country. John Mahama, and sometimes when I think about one more, but other young and topic. So
do you see him as a quote a risk?
You see, the guy is a dangerous leader. John Mahama is a dangerous leader. You see, they take it. Makase, the two take it. John and Jane is incompetently dangerous. That take it. As you are here, they are doing all they can to confuse people to get votes. And when they were talking about 2020, 2021, taking 50% of the student almost fees, so almost you are crafting on one here. That's one really bad you are. 50% for all university students. Meanwhile, it is for only 1 year. After 1 year, they go back to the full school fees payment.
Great.
And these are the people they want to come back for what?
Great.
And then I'm bill for bill.
Peter, time kitikisina can share oil because you need another time. Share more into this oil exploration.
Yes.
But then again, I want to look at the stretch of when we discovered the oil, right from former President Kufuor and today President Akufo-Addo, and managing these oil royalties, all still under the MPP government, and presently zero in. Significantly, that I want to know, are they sa government and a party as a mon share pay ska yede nyama de ball matters no money ade. And we just want to look at it in that way. And then you look at even the Japadi. What do you make of the oil discovery?
I think you see, it's a very tough topic.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to break it down and use simple terminologies. Because the oil in Ghana, it's a blessing to Ghana. Some countries, it has become a curse unto them. But Ghana, we got the oil at the time when Ghana, our democratic dispensation, not grew. And until we've been able to prepare good laws governing the oil we have, the management aspect, the revenue we get, where it must go and how it must be used. And until, unlike the country, our sister country, Nigeria, when they got the oil in about 1970s, certain military junta na air so they've not been able to prepare a good policies and laws governing one vast amount of oil
deposit.
Now Ghana, if you say your oil, actually, in fact, the first company buy Ghana say oil was 1896.
1896.
Yes.
Hey.
After Ghana,
wow.
I think the company was called West Africa Oil Production Company or something like that. And they came and then they started looking for oil in somewhere in South Pond, and they were doing it on the ground, the onshore. There's onshore and an offshore. The onshore is the oil you look for. You drill down there and then see if you can find oil. And then from there, by 1925, about 17 companies, and say independence. After independence, a free 1957 aircon, and companies they decided to go offshore. Offshore, they say, Ukusi, Ponoso, na Yakoshi, oil no one. And if you were Bana 1987, why you form a GNPC, Chikatamo, and Nemua, Eco 2000, about 99 companies, and Omoba Ghana, every oil. Yet none of them was able to discover oil at commercial quantity. Now, President Kufuor at time, and I say, and you know, be Ghana for your friend. I do say, Dr. Do say, only a brand of a friend Usu. Omuna, Omuti could be a friend of EO group. What did you do that?
Very.
Yes.
Now, former President Mehenham Obeya Sembiano with this EO group because $13 million be the could you run Mehenham.
Yes. Yes.
Last yes. EO group. Martinami Dusu was Simbi Kawa EO groups.
Exactly, yes. Now that me, and okay. Ghana, we have oil. Yeah. How do we find it? And until they started going around, and the company be Omokobiano, almost Omoma Ghana. Because Okenkai reporter now at that Ghana, our GNPC for home website. When they come to Ghana, the business agreement Ghana prepared for all the exploration companies, was that oil Ghana. Ghana as a country puts in zero working interest.
I see.
Zero working interest. What it means is that Odo Nemaba na Ghana. Oh, you better oil near the seismic data now. Na yakasa kono korhe. Ghana as a country will not participate. Will not. That is zero working interest. So when you find the oil, then the agreement in why the percentage in Ghana now. And as I said last time, exploring for oil will insuo so. A puso, insuo na insuo no you will spend about £5 million and that's dollars and sana won oil.
So the exploration
who oil now you see say is it say you see gold in the team. So you have to dig and get the gold out. Very, very, expensive. It is very, very
capital intensive.
Capital intensive, yes. Now, a process to get to Babia oil and one. And yes, I was the belly of war in Suasi. Enti oko na uni sophisticated equipment enti they come and Ghana put in zero working interest or participation interest, and they leave. When they are leaving the country, they say that Ghana is a graveyard for any exploration company. And this is the kind of report they left for Ghana under Chikata, because it wasn't friendly for oil exploration companies. No, and I'm renting you they went to Dallas,
Kufwa Breso
2003 to meet with Sa company. In fact, they went to so many companies. Ghana. They met with Cosmos, Texas, Dallas. Now, almost share I don't share data, the systemic data now. So yes, I think we can go. They came to Ghana and sat down with President Kufuor and signed a contract. Okay, we're going to look for oil. Between 2004 and 2007, June 2007, they came back with report to President Kufuor that we have found oil. And it is huge oil that if we start drilling it is going to be in commercial quantity. President Kufuor said, okay, move from Ukratango. Let's sign agreement.
That's right.
Now, agreement that President Kufuor signing with Ghana. Oil producing companies, Libya, Cameroon, all the other countries. Kufuor's contract is one of the best in the whole of Africa. Yes. Now, so first oil is about 65 kilometers away from the shores of Ghana. So ujina eponano na otuani. Now, okay, Babia oil na first oil na different Jubilee oil no, because the year na celebrating Jubilee So year na oil and until the editor was the Jubilee field. And also that year now you see presidential palace and now celebrating Jubilee and friends the Jubilee house. So we had all these blessings coming in the same year. Until when you get to that place, machine a sophisticated machine it detects and oil war. So they have to go down about 1,300 meters down in the sea. Now akoto oil 1,300 and 1,400 in between, and akoto oil. Now akoto oil now. When we say oil, then you have to find the amount of oil in that well. So you have to measure into you have a contour line. Over measure say one measure say and oil no. No, the one we have at Jubilee is about 1,100 kilometer square and now all oil then to find out the number of barrels you have to measure from the surface deep down to the bottom of where you meet another water without oil. Yes. And when you measure from the surface, it goes down to about 3,400 meters. So plus the top one, the top now now I to oil. Now I measure the amount of barrels of oil in that well. You measure from the surface down to the bottom of it, and that sometimes it goes up to about 3,000, 4,000 meters, and multiply that by the kilometer square of the area, no, gives you the amount of barrels in that well.
Wow.
So we are now at this well, no, there were about 5 billion barrels of oil in this place. I mean, you know, when you talk about barrel, what does it mean? Barrel. I mean, put in a simple form. Say, ufa beer bottle. On the 1 liter.
Yeah.
1 liter beer bottle. Na ushie usensogum. Na ushie gwadim usensogum no ushie sa 1,559. Yeah? 159,987 bottles. 159,957 bottles. Ushie is and only 1 barrel no. That's what I say. And the number of barrels down there no. And no omoya no makaso. At this well, there were 5 billion barrels. Now, and no, and 2007, you who say Jubilee Field, there were Bioho, and check and Tulo Fonso, almost block I the almost finding baby, another similar size. And also so, you for a Cheneboa. Almost well, no more to Tunino, Ibia the Idiato, go high friend and Tome, go high friend of Mahogany, go high friend of Wawa. So we have all these companies coming in to explore for oil. And I started to say, oil, our Ghana. And Tuki Kabum says, yeah, Ghana, I think we are hitting about 20 billion barrels.
Hey,
our from home. And Chakra, when we develop wells in the area, Ghana is going to produce between 500 and 600,000 barrels a day. So compared to Nigeria draws about 2.5 million barrels a day. So Ghana, we currently know you're drilling about 220,000 barrels a day. Nigeria is drilling more than 2.5 million barrels a day. Almost enough oil. Nigeria has about 37 billion barrels
of oil deposit.
And they have amount of gas. Now, contract now, President Kufuor, any Cosmos for the parent company, oil, no, and that has been the basis for all the oil exploration companies. Contractor President Kufuor and almost you see, Kufuor is so clever. President Kufuor has blessed this country. We share contract on almost signing we share the royalties are in your womb. Now they compare Nigeria there. We share gas in your womb. And I see no soon, but be too soon. Once in your gas free. Gas I did so jay. One in your free. Until two oil no. Na Airbus it be good vessel FPS one more. FPS has the capacity to process about 120,000 barrels of crude oil. Na action or gas and so ba. Na gas and so processing about 160 million cubic feet of gas. Na so could contain them. Na action bana action soon so ba. Na I extracting sooner from and also it's about 230 million 230,000 barrels of water. Na I injected back into the sea. Na afi crude oil, na gas. Na President Kufuor signed a contract. Apart from percentage I maybe chimwe, was saying so clever, and Nigeria couldn't do it. All the gas that we get from the wells, anywhere they drill for oil in this country, gas able to be is going to GNPC 100% free of charge. Every gas that is extracted from our shore, babia agreement to oil, our Ghana, and that alone, when all the wells are developed, Nase Ghana is going to receive worth more than 1.5 billion worth of money, dollars, from the gas alone.
From the gas alone, Peter, we will see her. Time has just catch up for me as the conversation gets more interesting. But Nyame Adoma, many Peter and Jubuesi are to us, so hopefully in the next maybe 48 hours to come. Yes, that's Wednesday. Nyame Adoma. Yeah, 48 hours come. And then to us because the exclusive discussion there looks quite technical and quite difficult. The only person I do hope and I have beliefs that yes, he can get this thing, discuss, sort out. Peter Entribuisiako, or engineer, an economist, a man of many parts. Nyame Adoma, Wednesday, Onobeme first guest Niashe, all these issues about Ghana's oil, any royalties, and as for former President Kufo, Emma Inyaya, Yede Oil, Aboya Humbra, Bisia, and nay, Onwana Bainso Abeya, still oil, no royalties, Yede Idia Ome, Bohum Brahma, and Yama Air Kobe Brezis. That same government is so another. Versus precious commodity and also be Boma Ghana ye diakono and any Ijapa deal ya and the Ijapa deal aye Ijapa woman akwa Ijaboni you aye SMP but minim say kianeke Ijapa deal also be receiving a very warm welcome as far as Martin Alamisi Amidu Obeshe Sanem. Me sorry so not Dr. Mesa take you over your television or the Nru Papa Eddie bro. Quick me corner just say ura amansamboa for and your birthday what's it. Ma mina was so the cake bray or the BD 1 year anniversary. Anne and Pandora, Madame and Pandora was here that was papa. Happy birthday to Chantel Ahima Efia Adepa Himfa Tantra Hill. Also do birthday what's it and a special greetings and command Dr. Ifua Emi or California Muinano Nyame Enkwaso Anonyamukase. This has been the C Show with Kwekwana together with the entire team. Same time Nyame Adma Wednesday 7:30 p.m. the show would be airborne.